We're launching a new effort here at KHW this morning called the Solutions Project. So it represents KHW's commitment to report on ideas and strategies that aim to solve our community's biggest problems.
And one of the biggest problems facing local families right now is the rising costs of childcare. KHW's Ashley Grams is joining us on Sunrise this week to tackle the issue. And today, she continues her Cost of Daycare series by showing us several programs designed to help families find affordable care.
This is my daughter Zuri and my son Khalil.
Natalie Kaya is a mother of 4.
I have some older kids who are in 2nd grade as well.
A single working parent, she relies on the employment-related daycare program. It's state-subsidized childcare, and she qualifies based on her income. Without it, she'd have to pay around $3,000 a month.
So like if I get kicked off of ERDC again, I don't know what I will do about that.
For many parents like Kaya, childcare options are pricey.
Where do we go for like a bigger solution?
Well, I believe that what we need is a universal system for childcare here in Oregon.
Candace Vickers is the executive director of Family Forward, an Oregon nonprofit lobbying for universal childcare. Multnomah County has taken a small step toward that through Preschool for All, approved by voters in 2020.
He's 4 and absolutely wonderful, vivacious, amazing.
The program allows Adriana Mullins to send her son to preschool for free.
Thankfully, when Preschool for All was introduced, my son was able to get a spot.
He joins 1,300 other 3- and 4-year-olds across Multnomah County. Though the program is years away from offering care to every child and for now prioritizes families who struggle to access childcare, including low-income families or those with children of color.
It's a new program, so it's going to take a long time for it to grow.
The county hopes to have 11,000 slots for preschoolers by 2030. That would mean about 85% of kids would have access to universal preschool. But the slow movement toward actually offering preschool for all isn't for lack of funding. In the first 2 years of the program, 2022 and 2023, the county raised over $375 million through income taxes. The county points to different obstacles plaguing the program.
We knew that there weren't enough facilities. There weren't enough people that were working right in this particular field.
Preschool for All director Leslie Barnes argues the problem is developing the class space and the employees that can support more childcare slots.
No matter how many slots we offer, they're not buildings that are adequate to really implement this. It just doesn't matter.
Despite the growing pains, Mullins says the program is working for her.
I was able to go and start working full time. So me and my husband both were able to contribute greatly to our financial well-being, but it wouldn't have happened without Preschool for All.
Another solution comes through employers. The Biden administration's CHIPS and Sciences Act requires private companies who receive a certain level of federal funding to provide childcare for their employees.
The care economy touches every single part of our economy. The care economy is the thing that underskirts everything else that works about our state.
A clear indicator that the ability to find and afford childcare impacts an employee's ability to come to work and stay there, something Kaya is well aware of.
The cost of childcare is crippling without the government assistance, the subsidy. And I just really hope that lawmakers are listening and are understanding how intense.
And Ashley Grams is live in studio with us this morning. Ashley, this reporting has been so important, this conversation, crucial. I know the county mentioned 2 major obstacles here. We're talking about buildings needed and teachers needed. So how did we get to this point where we just don't have the infrastructure necessary for childcare?
Right. Well, I mean, the childcare system wasn't necessarily successful before the pandemic, and the county says the pandemic actually made it worse. They say about 20% of daycare providers actually left the county, and so we're looking at a shortage in many ways of teachers. Now the county's trying to solve this. They say they want to do it in a sustainable way. They want to train these people and they want to give them a living wage so that they stay in this job and they can continue to help families. You know, if that's successful, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Okay, Ashley, again, important reporting. Thank you so much. Drew.